time on a lecture. I encouraged Christian to be in good spirits while he had a bad day at school. I also prepared for my consultation with Yep Nation. It is time for us to head to the Bahamas to enjoy my sister's 25th birthday. So it is my girl Jess, my boy James, my sister, and I on our way to the Bahamas, and we are lit before we even get on the plane. Woo-hoo! We made it!
Oh yes, guys, I did forget to tell you guys that we do drive on the left-hand side of the road over here, all right?
So the first day in Nassau did not go as anticipated at all. Once we got there, we had a disconnect with our transportation to our resort, and on top of that, it had the nerve to pour down raining on us. Not to mention, our room was a little less than what we anticipated after having conversations with our travel agent and doing some reviews. We learned that we were going to be in an itty bitty room, sleeping in twin beds. And it just, was one of those things where we were just like, what? However, what I will say is the food was really, really good. And we did have that ocean view. So that was really good to see that every day. After trying to shake off all of the disappointment from the day, we headed down to a local establishment entitled Viola's. And we decided that we were going to drink this funk off. So we started to do what we do best, order plenty of drinks. And then this happened. Happy birthday Hey! Hey! After being rained out, I decided to go to bed early that night, and I ended up waking up again really at the crack of dawn. So I go downstairs, pray, meditate, start my day on the beach, and start to eat 1 of 5 times in the morning before I decided to go back upstairs and to get the courage to do a photo shoot after I just ate like a little piglet downstairs. After breakfast, I decided to muster up the courage to be able to go upstairs and put on this really cute swimsuit that I ordered in 2 different colors from Amazon. If I'm being totally transparent with you, accepting my new mom body has been a real struggle for me. While I have not done everything that I can possibly do to retain that slender Coca-Cola figure that I once used to have, the reality is, I live in a society or a city as well, Atlanta, where having a mom body is frowned upon. Everywhere you look, everyone's getting their bodies made, and I am just being seen as the chubby girl that walks in the room. And I have struggled to feel beautiful and to be confident because I am often feeling overlooked and invisible. So after the photo shoot, I quickly took off that outfit and put on another outfit that I was begrudgingly wearing because my mother bought it for me, knowing that I don't wear tube tops. And so while I cussed her out of my mind, I really felt really beautiful and confident in that outfit. And I just wanted to go to the beach and let everybody to see this mermaid on the beach taking all these beautiful pictures because I felt that wonderful. And while it was short lived because I didn't get the chance to take as many good pictures due to the sun being in my face, it was the principle that I was out there and I was not ashamed of my mom body and I wanted everybody just to see it. So I joined my sister, her brother Cameron, whose flight had just landed, as well as my best friend James out there to get in that cold Caribbean sea. But when I tell you I was more excited about seeing my mom, that is where the day really began.
Yesterday redeemed itself. The day got a lot better. The weather was a lot better. It was a lot more warm and fun until it poured down raining on us last night. Our intent was to go to Bahamas, which we did, but there are several clubs at that particular resort, and we were going to, or had plans on going to the outdoor like hookah spot and going, doing things like that at another resort. It poured down raining on us, but we still had a really good time. We ended up going to the cigar bar, meeting some people from Atlanta, or meeting a guy from Atlanta who was really fun. His name was Jeff. Real fun. Um, Walked up on a party at their monkey bar over there, which we had been to earlier, but nobody was there. Then, as we were searching for something else to do because it got dead after the game at the cigar bar, we then ran into this party. Totally funny. It's all get out. And what made it so funny to me was not because it was people dancing and having a good time. With COVID being a thing for 2 years, it's been very rare that you see people out having a good time, just dancing and laughing without being overly zealous about being sick or getting infected. It was people of all different ethnicities and backgrounds from all across this world dancing and cracking up laughing and just having a really good time. And I could not help, I mean, like, I'm always a wallflower, I'm always the observer, so it doesn't bother me that I'm not teaching me how to doggy. There you go. It's so funny. So I took a lot of footage, a lot of pictures, of other people having a good time. And of course, we met somebody else that was from Dallas that he was totally funny. Knew all the lyrics to all the songs. Wasn't ready for that one either. But it redeemed himself. My mom hung out a little bit until like 7. So when, she hung out with him, when she left, I left too. So I got back about 1 in the morning. So the day really redeemed itself. It's been raining off and on here. So we might have a plan. Like today, we're planning on going ATV riding. So hopefully the weather holds off. But as I'm looking at the sky, it looks pretty clear today. I mean, I see some clouds from far back, but it's very warm outside, which is something that had not happened since we've been here. Like, you could feel like the moisture, like the heat and the moisture, so you could tell it's going to be a really good day today. The winds are not as high as they were the last couple of days, so whatever was coming this way has definitely blown over. So it's a good day.
Honestly, day 2 did not go as expected either. When I tell you the weather was not holding up its traditional Caribbean vibes. So we ran outside to try to get some time in the sun. The sun was shining very brightly at one point in the day. It got really, really warm. We were very excited. So we decided to scrap the ATV, run outside to the pools, run outside and get some beach going on. Just do us, right? Enjoy the weather, enjoy the flow, enjoy everything that was going on around us, right? Well, that was very short lived because as you can see, the clouds started to roar in. And unfortunately, when that happened, a typhoon ensued. And so my mom was like, I did not come all the way to the Bahamas to not go to the beach, only for us to go out there. And as you can see, it is a storm looming. And we were probably at the beach all of 3 minutes before it poured down raining on us. So we didn't really get a chance to very much so enjoy that either. And I know that that is like a waste of a day. It really was to us because we decided, okay, so now what? If I'm being totally honest with you guys, the weather blew me figuratively and literally. So I probably went upstairs and went to bed because I can't even remember what I ended up doing that night. But the next day I got up at the wee hours of the morning, went downstairs to pray, meditate, and to focus on my thoughts and my energy for the day. Honestly, I really did abuse the all you can eat buffet. It was not uncommon that by the time everybody got up at about 9 or 10, I probably already ate about 4 times already. Not kidding. I also took advantage of the all you can drink martinis, bellinis, and mimosas. And so the staff downstairs knew that I was going to probably consume about 10 of those before I left for the day. So, yeah, that's how my mornings started each and every day. So we have a situation going on here. My mother accidentally forgot her prescription pills. And I'm not surprised because she always leaves something. But the sad part is this is an imperative drug that she needs. And we are at the resort. And unfortunately, they don't have a medical facility here that can write her a prescription for 3 pills. So we're at an impasse right now because we would like to go ATV riding. But of course, when you have high blood pressure and it's not being regulated properly, you cannot get upset or do anything like that because that could be deadly. So we're trying to find someone that is able to write a prescription into the local pharmacy so that she can get enough drugs so that we can make it until we leave. So we're doing nothing right now. But it's okay. It's a beautiful day. I'm just glad that the sun is out. It's a little bit warm, minus being in the water. And it's still relaxing. I've had several mimosas and bellatinis. I don't need to drink anymore today. I got my stomach out. And I'm probably looking like a Teletubby, but who cares? That's what happens when you're on vacation. Unfortunately, we spent about 45 minutes calling all around between the United States and the Bahamian doctor facilities trying to find someone who could write a prescription for 3 pills. And after sitting there for quite some time, I had the eureka moment of calling the resort next door, and bingo, we were able to find a pharmacist. We gotta do what? Check in.
Trying to get the doctor.
I gotta go to the doctor. The doctor leaves at 1 o'clock. I gotta go to the doctor, please.
Doctor?
The doctor. What? I gotta go to Beach Tower, right?
Yeah, turn around.
So, one thing that is imperative to know about my family and I, especially and more specifically my sister, my mom, and I, is that we go everywhere together, even to the bathroom, as gross as that may seem. So, I'm really not shocked nor surprised that when my mother told my sister she left her pills and she found a doctor, that everyone else decided to come as well. So James and I were already sitting downstairs with my mom, and we decided that we were going to go. My sister waited for her brother to come back down because originally the intent was for us to get ready to go to ATV riding and to go to the beach. But when this came about, we decided to go with her instead. So we all crammed into the taxi, and they ended up charging us $5 a person to go to the other resort. So this is what made it the most comical highlight of our whole entire trip.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is. It's full nude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. It's full nudity because I said, oh, long line of men outside, and I said, well, I know what that is because I saw the little white figure that they have representing strip clubs, you know, and so
I don't
that's what
see
they,
that.
huh? You don't want to see that. So Nikki asked us because you know some places they are full nudity, some places they aren't. So Nikki asked us, do they do full nudity? And he said, yeah, this ain't no place strip club. What's the point? Yeah, where you going to a strip club if you ain't gonna see full nudity? I'm like, really?
You said they be dressed naked anyway.
He said, when the girls dress anyway, what's the difference? I'm like, yeah, but that's the truth.
We back to where we started from.
Yeah, I think you're back.
Oh, we was really across the street.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious? Wait a minute. What? Right next door?
Hey guys.
We could have walked here.
Yes, I gotta go to the doctor. Excuse me?
We called.
No, I called, sir, and talked to them, and they're waiting. I called, and they're waiting.
He said we approved. Thank you.
He said they stopped telling me what to do. No, we're here. I know that. If we
But
you missed the whole point.
we could have walked here 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We could have walked right next door.
Yeah, we couldn't go in the back way. I guess I don't know.
That is too funny.
Yes, it is.
Oh my, that was the funny.
27.
we was right. We started right there.
Dude.
For real.
All right. Well, that was funny. Thank you. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay. You gonna get the number?
We're going to get the number.
Okay.
Thank you, Wallace. It's like, quick, what's the number to 911? 911.
So there you have it, folks. The highlight of our entire trip in Nassau was paying $27, rushing with absolute urgency to the doctor, only to go around the island to come back to realize the damn doctor was next door the entire time and we could have walked right across the driveway.